Hi, everybody. Getting ready to talk to the fabulous Marie about her collection. So I'm going to go ahead and add her now. So let's bring Marie in.
Hello,
Hi.
John.
Hi, my dear. How are you
Hi,
today?
I'm very, very well. What about you?
I am great. It is so good to see you connecting remotely as we all are these
Yeah, I
days,
know.
right?
Yes, because of you, I was able to put some, makeup and lipstick. I'm missing lipstick. All those masks.
Well, yes, I do know because I'm just happy to be wearing pants today because it's quarantine, right? So we do what we have to do. No, I actually dressed up today. I put a jacket on and
I
everything for
know.
you
It's
because
like,
yeah,
it's my mother-in-law's. She
you
was like, oh,
look
good luck.
beautiful. You look
Thank
beautiful. You
you.
look
You told this
beautiful.
too.
So, welcome to everyone watching to Designer Discovery. Today, we're talking with Marie Burgos. I love your collection. I think it's beautiful. A lot of people probably may have not heard of you. If they haven't, they really need to know. So, I really hope today you can let us know a little bit more about you, let the viewers know a little bit more about you and your collection because you're multifaceted with the feng
Thank
shui
you.
and all these other things. So, I
I'm
love, yeah, you do a lot. You dipping
just a
your
bit
hand into
toast.
everything. Right, right. So why don't we start off and just let everyone who maybe hasn't heard of you, or let's refresh everybody about, exactly what your business is, how you became into this business, and why you love it, and all that fun stuff.
Absolutely. Thank you, John, for the nice introduction. So I'm bi-coastal now, interior designer. I originally come from Paris. I was born and raised in Paris, but my family is from the beautiful island of Martinique in the Caribbean.
Mm,
So I have all those influences with me, not only the beautiful architecture from the beautiful city of Paris, but also this island vibe uh, with the leaves and with the colors and the waves and all the shapes. So I'm not only an interior designer, but also a product designer now since the last couple of years. So I've launched my firm in New York um, in 12 years ago, for obviously for residential in the beginning, and then I've expanded to doing hospitality design in some hotel rooms and also some commercial design. And then through my creations of interiors, and like you have so many beautiful spaces that you've designed, John.
thank you.
I look up to you.
It's
uh,
it's mutual, honey. It's mutual. I promise you.
Thank you.
I love it. Thank you.
So through my journey, basically creating spaces for clients, there's always projects where you don't find the perfect piece, the piece that you need to have the right scale for, have the right shape, have the right color, texture, and so you end up creating it. And that's what I've done with my collection. So first I started by doing case goods, millwork, also like tables, like my diamond table. My also le tray table, which is inspired by the typical tray from the Caribbean island. But also I've dived into upholstery. And I have this feng shui influence because as a black designer, we don't just do African design, okay? we do
News
also,
alert! News
we have
alert!
so many influences. I'm from the Caribbean. I have, Indonesian, like indigenous blood. I have African blood. I have a Spaniard, from Spain. My name is Burgos, so that can't be more Spanish than that. We all, I have a French ancestors. So we all very mixed. So I have all those different influences, and I studied feng shui because I was at a point 12 years ago where I was really looking for balance in my life, for a general harmony. Having meeting the right partner to live with, having a family. And having a business that not only having a profession, not only that I was, prospering into, but I was actually enjoying. Okay.
Mm-hmm,
So I was
mm-hmm.
in the food industry before. That was a completely different career. And then when I basically launched my firm and, went back to school, first of all, and then launched the firm, it was like a whole turning point in my life. And
Wow.
Feng Shui was about creating that balance. And I apply Feng Shui not only in my interiors, so using natural elements, layering, the water, earth, metal, fire, wood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you heard about it. And also, balancing the yin and yang, those two opposite forces of yin and yang. But also, I integrate that in my line of products. So I try to create, pieces that not only have straight lines, but also have curves. Not only have like very plush, soft surfaces, but pairing them with, a little bit more hard, either metal or wood, that actually create that balance of hard and or cold surfaces against warmer and more soft surfaces. So it's all about creating that harmony. So I want each of my clients to, whether when they walk into their interior, to feel that it's right for them. It's not just about creating beautiful, spaces, about, having them feeling right for each one of
Right.
my clients. And also the same goes for my furniture pieces. I want, whoever to sit in my furniture piece to feel that they are embraced, that they are, they're at ease, that it's, they feel like in a cocoon, they feel comfortable. So it's solid, but also it's welcoming. So
Wow.
that's what I
No, that's amazing.
about.
I love that. And you answered my question before I even asked it. I was going to say, how do you incorporate the furniture from the feng shui? Because we all know feng shui. I mean, we know at least the term feng shui, and we know to most people it probably just means how do you lay out the furniture in the room. But what I love is that you've taken it a step further, and now you're incorporating that entire concept into the furniture design, which I think it's just amazing because it's really just allowing that whole atmosphere to change based on not only the way that the room is set up and the way that the furniture is laid out, but the actual pieces of furniture in the room. So good job.
And as a designer, I'm sure that what are the pieces that you're looking for? What are you attracted to? What do you recommend to your clients in general, John?
Yeah, I mean it's the same. I always say I wouldn't recommend something to my clients that I wouldn't recommend for myself. So for myself, I have a pretty high standard and I want my clients to feel the same way. So I'm really picky about things that I do because listen, you may select a sofa or a chair or a light fixture for a client and it may take you, I don't know, let's say it takes you an hour to find the perfect piece. That client's going to live on that piece for 10, 20 years, right?
Yes, exactly. It's not like a pair of shoes that they can change tomorrow. It's really that it's an investment.
Yes.
It's like it's a piece of art. Also, you have a beautiful piece behind you. Like
She's
so,
staring at you. Look at
yes.
her.
Very jealous right now.
Exactly. So let's talk about some of your specific pieces. Do you want to tell me where you are? Tell me what you have to show us. I want people
I'm
to see because
actually in a studio photo today because I had like some appointments with clients. I had and also like in the showrooms at the moment, I have some pieces in the D&D building and also at in a nice little store in the Hamptons also. But at my warehouse, I had quite a few pieces, so I put them together to show you today, basically.
yes, hit it. I would love to see.
In a little photo shoot studio. So hopefully, and so we have several colors, we have several pieces. So it's all upholstery today, and one of our favorite lamp, which is the bride.
We have to talk about that before we end this conversation because I was enamored by that. I was like, wow, what a unique piece that really is so outside of the box in the way that one would think about a lamp, a floor lamp, or any type of lighting fixture. So I love that piece.
Let me show you close. I have a little bit of assistance today.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
My hubby is
You
around.
need to be doing a photo shoot. You're the one who needs to be in a photo shoot. You look amazing.
Thank you. So that's basically the bright lamps. It now comes in. We're a little bit in the dark in here.
I can see.
It now comes in 6 different colors. right here I have the, the white colors, and it has those metal legs in white coated finish. It's made out of paper, but it's very, it's very organic. It really brings a little bit of femininity in any space, and so it's a natural element, and it's braided, and each of them is very unique. It has the personality of it takes its own personality, like following the braiding of the artisans that doing the braiding. So that's,
Wow.
we also have the braids finishing here and wrapping it back up. And as you
That's
can
the part I
see,
love, that detail.
okay,
Wow. That's
so it's very
amazing.
nice detail.
What is the height of it? I'm just curious. I mean, I can't really, it looks pretty
This
substantial.
one is around 79 inches high with the shade. So that's the large. And we also have a medium size, which is a little shorter, like at 67 inches high.
Wow.
It's
And it,
got the diameter is 32 inches. So it's a nice, substantial piece, not only for residential, but also for hotel rooms, hotel lobbies. So it's been, pretty much of a favorite for spaces like that want a little bit more femininity into the room.
I love it. That changes the whole concept of putting a lampshade on your head at a party, because there you put that lampshade on your head, you have a new hairdo.
Okay, I send you some samples, and you're just gonna braid around.
Right, right. I love it.
Unfortunately, don't have all the colors with me today. They are at the showroom, but you can check on the website. We have in the smoke gray. We also have in a green. We have a blue, a teal blue, and we have a pink also.
Wow.
And it also comes in the brown color.
I
So
love it because it's an instant statement piece in a room, right? And what I like about it is that I think every room should have a touch of organic in it in some way or form or fashion. And with this, you have instant sculptural piece of art and organic. Yeah.
So let
Gorgeous.
me show you other pieces. So we have a little bit of upholstery today. So this is our Milo chair. So the Milo chair was, let me sit in it. You can see how it wraps me. The light is gone. There we go. Wraps me around. So it's, it's a generous seating. Okay, so you have space, and also like it really wraps you around,
Mm-hmm.
and it has these curves. So so we designed it to be pretty ergonomic and really welcoming. So it comes in, we have different colors for it. So not only 12 upholstery velvet colors, but we can also do COM, so people can choose the fabrics that they want to use. It has, so the yin and yang that is illustrated here is really about not only having, two type of material used. So you have hard surfaces with the wooden legs, but also we have all the softness of the upholstery. And also you have clean line and paired with the curves. So this is really, how I illustrate the feng shui and the balance of the piece.
And I love that you accentuated the welt on it as well. I love that there's that accentuation. It really defines the line of the chair and makes it really more pronounced. So good job on that part too.
Thank you. And then you can see, you can also like move it around.
Oh.
And you can choose also the leather color. We have a few options of leather.
That is business in the front, party in the back for sure. I love that. That is so amazing.
Wherever you have it in your space, you can really, you have a beautiful back as well as a beautiful front.
And you know what? So many times that part is overlooked, I think, with design of furniture pieces or any type of furniture, is that the back is just the back. Everyone assumes that it's going to be hidden, but you've not only shown the back, you've accentuated the back.
Living in a room.
Right.
So not the Oval Office, but
yeah.
Still.
Good job.
Thank you. And here we have a little ottomans actually to pair with the Milo chair. So we called it a Milo bean. Over the camera, please. So that's the Milo bean. So it has
Love it. Wow.
It's almost portable. Okay. So
okay.
Lower. Yes, it's almost portable, so you can carry it around. So it can go at the bottom of, under the console in your foyer. It can go, at the bottom of the bed. or also you can have it, you know, in kids' rooms, in kids' playroom, and it comes in fun colors. It's comfy, so not only me as an adult can sit on it, but also, you know, kids, you know. So can you lower a little bit so we can see?
It's almost ergonomic looking. It looks
Yes.
very like contoured to the body.
It's very comfortable. And then you can have many colors with it. So here, a beautiful
Mm,
plum, and here a green.
gorgeous. Wow, wow, wow. And then how many colors did you say that one is available
I have
in?
12 velvet,
12.
12 beautiful velvet, cotton velvet. But we can do COM, we can do all the other fabrics. We can also use contract fabrics, you know, for hotels or, you know, commercial spaces.
Hmm.
So it's really in function of, you know, the needs there, and the needs, especially of the architects and designers creating those spaces. So I also have the bench, the Milo bench. So
Ooh,
this
okay.
one, the Milo bench, has two handles, uh, and it's beautifully upholstered. So this one is actually it's going to one of my clients. Um, it's for their
It's
40.
stunning.
Yes, thank you.
I love it. I love the shape. I love that when
It's green olive.
yeah, and I love that when you extended it, it really takes on an entirely different feel, so to speak, and it just feels like it would be a different position in a room. You know, it could go at the end of a bed or a lot of different places.
Yeah, so and it's comfy also. Let me sit on it. It's on black.
Yeah. So, and again, it's
And
comfortable to sit on, but still lightweight enough to be a little portable.
absolutely. So, and the finishing, you know, we have a wood paneling here,
Mm.
and the beautiful velvet handles. And also, you can actually specify the type of velvet if you want something darker or lighter. Um, this one is more of a saddle color with a beautiful green olive velvet. So
Very
that's
nice.
our Milo chair. And the Milo has been inspired by our son, actually, the name. My son is Miles, and he's a bubbly, fun, you know, colorful 5-year-old little boy. And it's all about, you know, really, you know, creating pieces. That was our first upholstery pieces for the collection, the Milo, and like thinking about him.
I love that.
So
I
that
think
was
that
fun.
it personalizes, of course, there's a great story behind it, and I love that. But also I think that a lot of other people can relate to it and they can feel when you design something, as a designer, when we design something custom or in your case you're online,
Mm-hmm.
your feelings and your emotions and where you were when you designed that, they emulate throughout that and they come out of that
Translated.
piece of furniture. Yeah, it's
Totally.
totally a part of that
Agree.
piece, isn't it?
Agree, absolutely. The same like when you design spaces, like bonding with your clients before really having this, you know, this connection with your client and understand their, you know, their family, like meeting all the members of the family, the children, the husband. It really like gives a different dimension to the design because you know you get to know the little personality, and the needs of each person in the family. So when you design spaces, like if at the moment we're designing a townhouse in New Jersey with a whole family. So you have the children. So each of them have their bedroom design, and so and everybody has a different, you know, different need, different style, you know. So it's important. So for the collection, it's kind of the same. It's like, who's my client behind the piece, you know? Who am I designing it for? What are the feelings, the that I want to, you know, trigger with this piece, and then the rest, you know, comes together.
Yeah, and I think too, when we design custom pieces for clients, or in your case, again, your collection, we design it for a need. So you've designed these pieces for a need that you saw probably with a client or a missing piece
Yes.
in the marketplace or something that wasn't there. But
Mm.
what happens, Marie, is that everyone else is like, oh my gosh, I need that piece too. I didn't have that piece either. So I'm taking notes. I'm writing down all my orders.
Thank you.
So I have to ask you quickly,
Yes.
you do interior design and of course the furniture design and lighting design and so forth. But do you enjoy them equally? Do you find they're both you're passionate about them both as you thought you would be? Because it's a whole different business when
It's
you're
a whole
doing a
different.
furniture line.
Yes, I actually love meeting clients. I love, meeting families. I love uh, being involved, like creating those bonds and having clients who call me back 3 years later because they bought a second home or they getting a new office or something. So I have clients who are, who hiring me back now and that I know for 10 years, that I know.
Hmm.
So it's like a repeat business. So that means you have created those bonds, you have created those relationships. So for me, it's really like the connection, the people connection. It's really nourishing me in the sense that I can create because I also have this connection and I have personalities to please, to design for. In terms of the furniture, creating drawings, like this is more, my husband actually is really like working with me hand in hand in creating the pieces because we're both from the same island and we have
Perfect.
the same aesthetics. So it's really about it's more technical when it comes to producing the pieces. So
Hmm.
I'm working hand in hand with also partners, upholsterers that you've been working with for years, like people that actually you actually been doing business with that take care also of your brands because they know your work ethic. They know, they've been like creating for your clients before. So creating your collection with them, it's a transition that is natural.
It's a family affair, really, truly.
It becomes a family affair. So
Yeah.
like the whole, there's a whole excitement about creating your first pieces,
Yeah.
the whole excitement about,
It's your
you know,
baby.
like bringing it like from the drawing, from the sketch to the CAD drawing to the 3D render, and then like to have a model made for it, to have the first prototype, and then after to launching and like change, making some modification, changing colors, and then finally going to shows, ICFF and Architectural Digest show and things like that, and having your first pieces ordered. So it's a journey. It's a journey. Not everything works like from the beginning right away because you need to have, I mean, now that marketing is a big machine.
Hmm.
So like people need to know you're there and people need to see your pieces. And that's why we're doing that today also. And I'm glad.
I
I'm
agree. And you know what I love about designer discovery is that it's letting us go kind of behind the scenes of what you were thinking when you made these, when you sketched these pieces
Mhm.
out, and what you, where your mind was and what you were needing at the time. And I think that the benefit of this for people is that there's so many, big box stores that sell big box furniture, and it's all the same things and it's all repetitive and it looks the same, and from store to store. But what I love is that now there's a personalization to these furniture collection, this furniture home furnishings collection that you have, and it lets everyone know again how personal it was to you when you made it. And
Absolutely.
everyone loves a story, and everyone loves to buy into a good
I
story. And
feel the
really,
hearts going up there.
yeah, well, it's so true because
Thank
like
you.
it's passion, and the passion comes through the design, but also this is so beautiful because everyone can hear you and hear why you made that piece and what you were going through at the time, and the emotions you had. And I just love that. So kudos to you for doing it, and I just love all this behind the scenes information. It's good and juicy.
Thank you.
So show us some more. Show us some more.
There's some more. Okay. So here we have the Cayenne chair and ottoman. It's one of our first chairs also. So it's more of a mid-century. I love mid-century modern pieces, and
Hmm.
it's more of a nod to mid-century modern pieces, but with a little bit of a twist. So you have all the curves here. So curve on the upholstery and curves, for the arms. So like when people see actually this lacquer, they feel like it's metal. It's actually wood, but it's like beautifully lacquered. So it's a wood piece,
I
wood
was
art.
just going to ask if that was lacquer. So yeah, it looks
Yes.
the sheen is perfect on it. It looks very
Thank
nice.
you. And we can do different colors. We can do, like you can have colorful yellow and purple ones if you want. I tend to do more black because I just feel that black is always so chic. But it's really like about pairing again, like having the right balance of curves and clean lines, and also pairing with, hard surfaces with a little bit of a more softer pieces. Here, that's another one of the Ottomans of the Cayenne.
Has anyone ever mix and match? I mean, I was just looking at. I know you do COM, but it would be great if you could actually mix and match the colors from the chair to the ottoman, perhaps. Oh, there you are. You're back now. Oh, you froze for a second.
I'm back.
I was just wondering if anyone has ever. I was saying, has anyone ever mixed and matched colors from? Maybe you could do like a cool ombre effect from the ottoman up to the chair. Would be so lovely.
Yes, we can actually do that, but I haven't. No one ordered that kind, like the ombre, not yet.
It's coming. I'm gonna place the order. It's me. I just.
You're funny.
Just popped into my head. So.
There's so many people around today. I want to sit down.
I know. What I have to say though, you have all your colors are perfect for fall. They're very warm. They're very inviting. It's like. And the ones that you chose to show today are very perfectly on point with where we are right now. And two, I think what you have is so the furniture feels warm and the colors feel warm, but it's just so everyone wants that home to wrap their arms around them these days, right? We all have this. The world's crazy right now. Let's be honest. And so anything we can do inside of our four walls to make us feel more homey and comfortable, I think is just on point. So, and I think all of your pieces do that.
And then I have also one more piece, which is the Milo sofa.
Okay.
Which also, maybe I'll start with the back of the Milo. So the Milo actually has also these beautiful curves. The Milo sofa, this beautiful curve all along with the handles. It's from the same collection as the Milo chair and ottoman. Mm-hmm. And it's all curvy at the front. So this one is a 3-seater. Let me just move it around.
And I'm assuming you can do a 2-seater if you want, right? I'm assuming you can make it.
Maybe you can.
You can do a 3-seat or a 2-seat. Is that right, Marie?
3-seater, 2-seater, like more of a settee. Do you want to stand over there, please, so we can see a little bit more of the lines?
Oh, there you go. Nice. Very pretty.
Done a nice little bolster with it. But it's just really it's a comfortable piece. It's deep enough for longer legs than mine, okay? Mm-hmm. Because I'm a short person, And then you can see there's a lot of space to it. And if you sit in the corner, you have these like curves that's very ergonomic and catches your back, and the handle also. It
looks so comfy.
Thank you.
It really does look, and you look comfortable sitting on it. So I think that's a good testimony for it. And I think, again, we all get enamored by just the beauty of something. And we always kind of forget sometimes as an afterthought how it actually feels when you're sitting on it. But I can see you sitting there. I can see where your arm hits the side arm, and I can see where the back hits your back. And I can tell that it is a comfortable piece.
It is a comfortable. Yeah, we've drew it a few times. We, tried. We really worked hand in hand with the upholsterer, with the furniture maker. So in the studio to have the right backing, have the right curve, have the right ergonomy to it. And so it's really about, creating that welcoming piece. Same, it's really based on feng shui, well-being, creating that well-being the same way you and I worked for creating spaces that brings it, not only that beauty, that wow factor, but also that intersect well-being that each person needs and support in their life. That's what I'm trying to do also with my furniture pieces. It's really like creating pieces that brings that feel of well-being. So you can,
it's working. Sure that no, it's working. And that sofa has curves, and I got a few more curves after my quarantine eating too. So we're both. I think I should get that sofa because I fit right into it.
That's why I'm wearing loose in here.
I know. I don't wear anything tight anymore. No. But And then one thing, but I know you don't have the rest of the collection there, but briefly, I did want to touch on just your
Yeah.
lighting collection in general. Obviously, you have that gorgeous one behind us, but
Hmm.
let's talk about the others too briefly. I know you, again, you don't have them, but tell me about the other lighting that you have. I love them, and I'm a lighting fanatic. I buy them ahead of time, whether I need them or not, and I just kind of store them in my garage. So tell me what you have other
Yes.
than this and where they can find the other images of what
So
you
we
sell.
have, so because I'm Caribbean, I have quite a few colorful pieces. So I have like a glass collection, which I call the ballroom collection, that comes in different colors. So we have amber, we have pink, rose, we have green, army green, um, uh, a smoke.
Hmm.
And so it's really like about having like possibilities for your spaces. So they come not only in chandelier, but in individual pendants and in sconces also. We also have beautiful queen lamp, which is the queen lamps are um, in 24 karat gold inside. So they create that glow, and they actually have corroded metal outside. So it's really the meaning of the richest and the poorest kind of material brought in together.
You
And
stop
those are,
that. You stop being so creative. That is too creative. Oh my gosh.
so, and it's just, and those are like, favorites for hospitality. So they've been,
Hmm.
in lobbies now. So I'm excited about that. We also have the Duchesse pendant lamps, which are in Swarovski crystal and marble pieces. So we do them in black and white. And we have also our diamond cut ballroom piece, which is like a clear, it looks like crystal, like one of your grandmother's glasses. So with all those diamond cuts on it. But it's a nice little pendant with like a little bit of a gold gold edge,
Accent. Oh, okay.
with accent on the
Hmm.
opening. So it's most of the lighting that we have now. So
I
and we
love it.
carry on
And
developing. So
yeah, well, and what I like is like you design your furniture pieces in the way that a lot of people design, myself included, their rooms. I love juxtaposing materials against each other, and I think that that's what gives something life. It's what gives a room life, and in your case, it's what gives your furniture pieces and your entire collection life. Is this kind of beautiful mixture of textures and materials and colors and fabrics and leathers, and I really think that that's what it makes a very kind of layered feel to it.
thank you. Yeah, that's true. That's what we're going after. Like in interiors, I want to have those layers. I want to have those five natural elements represented in the space. And so in with my collection also, I want to use those different material. Glass, that actually is the water element. Fire, which actually is represented by all those bright colors. The red, the orange. That's all fire. We
Hmm.
have wood, so we work with those wood pieces. So we have a collection of tables, also coffee tables, side tables. One of them is called the Le Tray table, so it has those higher borders, which is inspired by our Indian tray that we had, that was brought by the Indian community in Martinique, in the island of Martinique.
Wow.
And it was originally for offerings to their gods. So they were putting, rice and food, and actually were using it as a beautiful vehicle to offer food to their gods. But then this tray has been battleized, has been used in the everyday life by our, ancestors, and it was used in the banana fields, to carry the bananas. It was used in the homes, to fold clothes, to have the babies doing their naps in, because the borders are high. So it's like there was no chance for them to tip over. Also, like to be used in, on terraces, like as a beautiful tray table on those cross legs,
Hmm.
for the typical Martinican rum, to be served. So it was so that tray has been used, different ways. There was also the ladies at their windows selling cakes, on the tray by the window. So it was
Oh my
always,
gosh.
in the life of the Martinicans for many generations.
You have such
It was,
good
so we
you
brought
have
it
such good
in
history
and
behind all of
revamped
your
it.
pieces. Ah.
So we brought it in and revamped it, so kept the shape, and also brought in some brass accent for the handles, and gave it some legs, so to have like coffee tables, side tables. And then and again, like it's a square top, so I paired it with some curved legs also for the curved le tray tables. And also the wood element, which is very warm, is paired with metal also, which is a colder element. So it's really about creating that balance and layering, so you have all your different elements there.
You are speaking my language.
So,
I love the
thank you,
pieces. I
John.
love you. You're fabulous. So let's tell everyone where they can find your pieces, where they can find more information about you before we wrap up today.
Thank you. So you can find my pieces on my website, maryburgosdesign.com. We have also a direct website, it's maryburgosdesignthestore.com. So it's a collection, basically. We have not only the furniture collection, but also lighting and more accessories now, more accents coming in. New things that are not here today, but go on the website, you'll find them. We have ottomans, we have all the sofas, we have all the pieces that just came in, and you can also find us on Instagram, and visit John McClain also, because now it's like all my posts.
I know. You're seeing a lot of hearts from me these days, because I really do love it. I do. And I don't throw out those, I
I
don't
know
throw
it
out
takes
those
a lot.
lightly.
It takes a lot of time during the day, right? to
It does.
to keep up with all the marketing, all the Instagrams.
Hmm.
But there's so many beautiful things out there. And
Let me
also,
ask you, Marie, do you sell
yes,
to the general retail public, or is it just to the trade only?
we sell to both. So
Okay.
we sell to, so on the website, you're going to see the retail price, so to the public. But
Okay.
you can also email me directly. You can also open a trade account on the website directly. And I respond, my team responds, so we can basically provide quotes for designers and architects. There's obviously a trade price and a wholesale price also for some boutiques that have been ordering some of our pieces and want to showcase them. We have one in the Hamptons, for example, that actually showcasing some of our pieces. So they're
Perfect.
buying wholesale. So there's many ways to work together. We can also do COM and adapt, pieces in terms of sizes and customizations that is needed.
I love it. Well, I just want to say thank you for joining me, and thanks for Designer
Thank
Discovery for having me host this today. Your collection is amazing. Your footprint, your blueprint is inside of all the pieces that you do, and that's so evident. And so I really applaud you for that, because I feel you inside of everything that you've designed, and I think that is just a great testimony to a good furniture designer.
Thank you so much, John, for your very kind words. I'm excited, and I'm very pleased that you love my connection, because I love the work that you do, and I'm looking forward to work together, hopefully, and to carry on, carry on creating.
That's what's keeping us all alive these days.
Absolutely,
When the
absolutely.
world is so dismal, and sometimes it's like all of these things that we can do to make ourselves happy. I'm all about it. And if it's little things, big things, whatever it is, I say if it makes you happy, you do it, and it's not harming anyone, and your stuff just enriches our lives, and it's just a breath of fresh air. So congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
So
So
I
thanks
look
for
forward to
joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you
All
so much.
right. And
Thank
thank you all for watching on Designer Discovery. We'll see you soon.
you,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you. Bye.